It's time for you to hustle. It's time for you to open your eyes and do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, the bills will still be coming. So with all that is happening, are you still planning to relocate to the UK, or are you already in the UK struggling for shifts? In today's video, I have got you guys covered. If you're planning to come to the UK on this health and care worker visa route, then watch this video from the beginning to the end. Trust me, people are still making good money on this. Yes. Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do not forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my video. On my channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. So lately, so many persons have been complaining that there's no shift, there's no job in the UK. Look, I feel like some of you don't ask questions. Look, information is power. Yes, information is power. If you don't know, you don't know. Because if you know, you'll be like, oh my god, is this how these things work? Okay, in the past, I made a video on high-paying care jobs in the UK. I think sometime last year. I remember some persons were still arguing with me. I still don't understand people on this platform. You will say something, they will say she's lying. Why will I be lying? And it's funny that I shared a friend's pay slip. For those of you that don't know, I live in West Yorkshire. Some persons that are close to me had to contact me. Are you serious? I had to tell them. As I when I'm making that video, I had the person's address, but I still showed the path where he worked. From Huddersfield to that place is very far. I think it's almost 2 hours or 1 hour plus on train. So it's very, very far. Some persons were saying I'm lying. So why will I lie? He made £500. I can't remember if it was on Boxing Day. Yes, he made £500. I think they paid him, I can't remember, but it was a lot that I was so tempted to go for that shift. For those of you that don't know, I'm a healthcare assistant and I've got a permanent job. But I mean, as a healthcare assistant, you can still pick up shift even if you have a permanent job. And if you're on a health and care worker visa, you can still pick extra shift, but you should not work more than 20 hours. Yes, you can still go and Google it on the government website. So you can still pick extra 20 hours outside the company that sponsor you. You get, and especially for those of you that are not getting shift, watch this video, because this particular video is for you. You guys are going to benefit from today's video. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys tricks that healthcare workers do. In the past, there have been struggle. As of 2019, you know, being a carer, it was hot cake. If you say you're not going for a shift, agency will beg you. Even the company you're working with will tell, please, you know, stuff like that. But now, there's nothing like that. So I feel like now, it's more of like you have to sell yourself. You have to hustle for shifts. Even some of these agencies that sponsor you would still tell you, you have to work for your shift yourself. You have to hustle your shift for yourself. Even on my comment section, sometimes I used to see questions like, Stella, the agent that sponsored me say I have to hustle shift for myself. Is it nice? Is it fair? Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. It's time for you to hustle. It's time for you to open your eyes and do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, the bills will still be coming. Now, what some persons do now, when your agency sends you to a particular care home, or all you need to do is that when that agency sends you to a particular home, try your best to be the best you can be. Yes, so that the care home will like you. Now, some of these care home pay high weekends. So what most people do is that, you know, these people, they like to go out weekend, Saturdays, Sundays, Friday, they like to go out and have fun. And most of the time, they call in sick or call in, you know, just try excuse. And some of these companies pay higher weekends. If you're a healthcare assistant, you agree with me that there's some company that pay higher at night, and that is why some persons like to do night shift. For me personally, honestly, it's not really because of the pay I do night shift. It's because of my children, so that my husband can babysit them at night. I mean, it's so easy for him to babysit at night because they'll all be sleeping, you get. Anyways, what people do now is that they like to pick up weekend shift and night shift. So for those of you now that are not getting enough shift, this is what you should do. On the government website, it said you can switch, isn't it? So even if you have not gotten any care home that is willing to sponsor you for you to switch, this is what you should do. Try to get NVQ level 2. I made a video on how I got free level 2 NVQ. Now, not everybody can get that. Before you can get the one I got for free, you must have lived in the UK either 2 to 3 years. Yeah, not everybody is qualified for that, but at the same time, you can still search online. There are some cheaper ways you can get NVQ level 2. In the past, I did some care training that you can get for free, but I just realized that this time around, all of those free training you have to pay like £2, £3, you know, stuff like that. So when I see comments, I don't know what to say, because when I was making that video, maybe like I think last year, it was free. Everybody was getting it free, but I guess because of the massive rush I mean, everybody wants to make money. You're like, people are rushing this. They start putting £2, £3. You get. As at that time, there was no rush. So it was just their own way of encouraging us to, be a healthcare assistant, get free courses. It's free. It's their own way of encouraging us, to get into that field. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But now you have to pay a little money. In my previous video, I made a video when I went for NHS Open Day, and it stated boldly on their board that you must have at least NVQ level 2. So for those of you wanting to join the NHS, you should at least get NVQ level 2. Now, if you're not getting shifts, you have to divert your attention to searching for something different. What you should search is mental health support worker. Did you hear me right? Mental health support workers are making good money. Especially if you're working weekend. If you're working weekend, even with the NHS, you can make as much as 200 to 250 pounds. I was supposed to have an interview with this person, but I think she was busy. You see, the problem with our people, as soon as shift comes, every other thing is, I don't have time. Ella, I don't have time. That is just it. Now, the interview is not really easy. And like I said, it's always good for you to have these basic things that will boost you and, give you a chance of getting the job. Because I mean, at the end of the day, mental support work is not an easy job. Although it sounds easy because when you're working, you're not doing personal care like cleaning, showering anybody. You're more of like sitting down, examining, your environment, what is happening. And if you're dealing with alcoholic, it's a bit dangerous because, you know what it's like when somebody's drunk, isn't it? Because all of this has to do with mental. And that is why you all need to have some of this basic training. So if you are not getting shit, I think you should divert your attention to mental support work, to be honest. Becoming a mental support worker it's not by degrees, not by you having masters in this or that one. Just the little certification, the little training will do. This country, yes, they like qualification. All this little training is very, very important. And I will always encourage you to have at least NVQ level 2. This will definitely help you. So if you're struggling in having a shift from your care company, you must not be searching for healthcare job with visa sponsorship, healthcare assistant. Now on Google, yes, as you're looking at me, type it on Google. Mental support worker. Yes, type it like that. And you're going to start seeing some of them coming out. And if you're looking for sponsorship, type in mental support worker with visa sponsorship on your Google. Yes, it's like anything we share on this platform, you will also see it online. The thing is that some of us don't like the struggle. Some of us don't like the stress, typing on Google, searching for things. All we do is, yes, let me just relax and watch YouTube video. Yes, that is it. But yes, I'm not here to judge anyone. I am one of those people that don't just like to stress myself. But sometimes I just have to do what I have to do if it's very, very important. So if this is important to you, you should also do that. You need to motivate yourself. You need to ask what is happening, what is latest. You need to know what's up. I am telling you the truth. I always say this: information is power. Do not, ignore any little information you hear. Whether it's true or lie, you have your phone. When you hear little things, just type it on Google, search, make more research, ask questions. This will help you. Asking questions is very, very important. Anyways, without wasting much of your time, let's dive into this mental support work job. I'm just going to search on my Google and share with you guys what it's like. So guys, you can see this particular post. It said care support worker, mental health. It's super easy to search, to be honest. So do not be scared like, oh God, how am I going to do it? It's just on your Google. And you can see the pay rate. It says £15 to £20 per hour. And this particular job is in Harrogate. Harrogate is a North Leeds. So whenever you're searching for a job, you will see the location on the description. And like I said again, do not just limit your search on just healthcare work. Also search mental support. Trust me, it pays very well. And you know what? The good thing about this job is that it said 15 to 20 pounds, isn't it, per hour? And guess what? Bank holiday, you make as much as 500 pounds. Yes, £20 times 12-hour shift is 240. And if it's bank holiday, it's double the price. For those of you that like to argue with me, all you need to do is just go and apply for this job, get the job, and thank me later, because some persons will not still believe that people make £500 in one shift. Yes, there's a lot of you that like to argue. Please apply for this job, confirm, and come back and thank me later on the comment section. And also, if you're looking for a healthcare job with visa sponsorship, if you're outside the UK, you can also type in mental support work. I'll always advise you to have experience. I will not, encourage anybody to just come in here, start working. Honestly speaking, mental support work sound easy, but it's not as easy as it sounds. But it's what It's worth doing if it's something you're interested and passionate about. I know sometimes it's not all about the money, but I mean, the bills keep coming in. So if you're in the UK and you're not getting enough shift, what are you waiting for? Type in on your Google and trust me, you will get a positive feedback. And if you are in the UK, you're struggling with shift, I will always encourage you to try in and get into the NHS. NHS are always short of staff and they're always recruiting. Go to their website, check out their requirements and try your best to get as much as you can. You know, when I mean requirement, like, you know, the certification they want, try your best and get as much as you can and then apply for this job. Well, that is it. I don't want this video to be too long. I just have to stop in this particular one. So guys, what do you all think about this video? If you find this video interesting and informative, do not forget again to do the needful. Like, subscribe and share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.